Hello world! Today I wanted to make a video about my flawless foundation routine that I have kind of perfected over the years. I used to have very oily skin and acne prone skin. I have stayed away from liquid foundation for all of my teenage years, and over the years I researched more, and with some trial and error I got to a few tips that really worked for me. Now some of these tips are already out there, but I just wanted to consolidate a video for a flawless foundation for oily skin so that you can see that what works for me and what doesn't work for me. So let's just get right into it. I accidentally discovered tip number 1 because I hadn't seen this anywhere on YouTube, and it is to moisturize your face first, then apply your primer, then apply your powder, and then apply your liquid foundation. Now what happened was that one day I just thought that I will moisturize my face and I'm just gonna apply powder today, and that's what I did. And then later on I thought I need more coverage, so I applied liquid foundation over it, and the finish was so flawless. It looked so good. It did not look powdery, it did not look cakey, it looked like my skin. And I thought, wait, I don't see this on YouTube at all. Is this like my ticket to fame? Surely not, because I researched a little bit and I found out that a lot of pro makeup artists use this tip already. One of my favorite ones is Wayne Goss. He did a whole video on this. I will link it down below. Be sure to check that out. Tip number 2 is to generously moisturize your skin. Now I know for oily skin we get a little scared with too much moisturizer, if it'll look greasy or if it'll look really oily, but I've noticed if I don't moisturize my skin generously, then my foundation tends to dry up and has like dry patches all over my face. So I make sure that before I apply my foundation I generously apply a lot of moisturizer, and it just makes my skin look much more hydrated and more healthier. Tip number 3 is to use a stippling brush and a beauty blender. So what I do is after I apply my primer, I dab on my liquid foundation and I use a stippling brush to spread it around. Once I'm done with that, I use a damp beauty blender to blend it out, and that just gives me a very nice airbrushed finish that I really like. Tip number 4 that works for me is to use a primer that is silicone based. I use the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer, and what I do is I use that primer in circular motions around my nose and on my nose to hide those pores. What it does is that it fills in the pores. If I don't do that, then you can still see my pores. So using your primer in circular motions makes it much better and blurs out the pores completely for me. Tip number 5 that I have been using, and I don't remember where I learned it from, but surely from the internet, is to use a really damp beauty blender at the end and press it really hard on your skin to make sure that all the layers of your foundation and your primer and your powder and your moisturizer, they all come together. And again, it just gives you a very nice airbrushed look. So I really hope that this video helps out some of you, because it surely did help me out. And I just wanted to make a very short video of my foundation routine and tell you what works for me, and these tips have always worked wonders for me. If there is any other tip that you want to share with me, I would really appreciate that, because I'm always open to trying out new things. Please subscribe to my channel and be sure to follow me on my Instagram. I will link all of that down below. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.